How's everyone doing? Can we give another round of applause for the Chorizeras? For Proyecto Pastoral. Thank you for having us here. I want to dedicate this night to our ancestors, to my grandfather that tonight walks with me. He was a musician and a poet. I dedicate this to my father, who's no longer with me, but he is here with me. And I dedicate this night especially to all the immigrant souls that are no longer with us because they came in search of a better life. Let me introduce myself. My name is Janet Gonzalez, proud daughter of Mexico, stepchild to the States. When my stepfather decided he would forcibly marry my mother, he decided to change my name. He called me illegal, alien, was the last name President Polk baptized me with back in February 2nd, 1848. You see, my mother was sleeping when my stepfather stripped us of our land with war and fake treaties. 336 million acres to be exact. Let me repeat, 336 million acres to be exact. From the beaches of California to the Rocky Mountains of Utah, from the mountains of Colorado to the Great Plains of New Mexico, from the valleys of Nevada to the Arizona desert to the Rio Grande in Texas. He stole everything we owned. He shattered our homes, slaughtered the Spanish tongue. And our dignities were hung on signs that read, no dogs, no Negroes, no Mexicans allowed. Let me repeat. Our dignities were hung on signs that read, no dogs, no Negroes, no Mexicans allowed. Then, in 1931, he rounded us up like dogs, chuckled our bones, dehydrated our souls, smashing us up in back of pickup trucks. Operation Wetback was called. Targets, anyone who looked like me, like you, brown skin, dark eyes, black hair. More than 2 million Mexican Americans were ripped away from their roots, some even with the language misunderstood. Reparations? What the hell do you mean? He didn't steal, he bought. 45 cents per each acre of land he paid. That's how he managed to wash his dirty hands, and now they dared to call us aliens in our own land. So instead of having the KKK, then they had the Minutemen. Now they have eyes doing human hunts. They forgot they're still living in our backyard. And now we will take everything they stole and more. I mean, look around you. We are everywhere. From the beaches of Cali to the shores of New York. Manifest destiny is what it's called. And this time, it just happens to be our turn. Thank you. Born to a world of inequality, where the richer get filthier and the poor, well, the poor can't even envision tomorrow without exile. Chance of survival are minuscule. Refugees of hunger. At 10, they jump on a freight train, direction far north. Subject to rape, murder, or death. With tears in their eyes, they cross your beautiful landscapes. In search of a better life, they leave their loved ones, their family, and childhood behind. Latin, the most beautiful woman on earth. Your cinnamon skin made of bronze, your curves never-ending cordilleras, your veins full of silver and gold, your jungles reflect your soul, your beauty and wealth were your curse. Exploited by white Renaissance men, they call you an ignorant savage, but they're the ones who bury their teeth deep on your throat. They found your jugular vein full of gold and didn't let go. They raped you in the name of the cross, depleted your womb, absolved by the church as long as the 10th was given to them. For centuries, they've used your children as mules to carry your gold to their shores. They stripped you of your riches and even your last name. They made you a third-class citizen, and they still wonder why your children escape your womb. They are only trying to avoid the Hiroshima bombs that silently dropped from poverty initiated by them. Latin, America is your last name. The beautiful, the broken, but never forgotten. And one day, your children, the product of rape, will come back to nest in your womb for you to embrace once again. Este poema se lo voy a dedicar a la persona que más admiro en el mundo. Mamá, gracias por la valentía que me has dado toda la vida. Mi madre se enamoró a la edad de 5 años. Como si fuera su príncipe azul, le encantó. Pero ella ha tenido una relación turbulenta y dolorosa desde que empezó. Mi madre tiene una relación de amor y odio con los nopales. Déjame te explico. Afuera en mi jardín hay una nopalera que grita abierto: aquí viven mexicanos. Y me siento orgullosa, pues fue mi madre quien la plantó. Fue un pedacito que se robó de la casa del vecino. Y luego dice que nomás le estaba ayudando a podarlo, pero yo sé que se la robó. Así salen más grandes. El nopal es un recordatorio de las tierras donde venimos. Tierras indígenas, tierras nativas, resistencia, hermosura, pero dolorosa de amar. No importa cuánto lo ame, no importa cuánto le cante, no importa cuánto lo adore, él le hace dificultoso el amarle. ¡Ay, ya me picó otra vez! Pero no para de amarlo. A ella no le importa con tal que él le dé pedacitos de sí. Ella lo sigue cuidando. Tengo celos de él. Lo llena de canciones de amor y él le regresa pedacitos de vida. Tengo celos de él. La lastima, la hace llorar y sin falla, ahí va. ¡Janet! Ya me volvió a picar este cabrón. Tráeme las tweezers y el alcohol. Sácalo de mí. Pero no para. No deja de amarlo. Pues fue él quien la rescató de la anorexia. Él la cuidó. A sus 93 libras de piel y hueso, él la siguió queriendo, apaciguándole el alma. Fue él, el amarlo a él, que la mantuvo cuerda, cantándole canciones de amor. Él le recordaba cómo su propia madre se enamoró, caminando en las noches por su ranchito, nada más con su linterna y un cuchillo, regresando a casa con los labios teñidos de néctar rojo, con la canasta llena de tunas rojas y corazoncitos verdes llenos de espinas. Mi madre se enamoró a la edad de 5 años. Te amo, mamá. So, the other day I was having what I thought was a very intellectual conversation with a white man. Till he asked, "You have a very strong accent. Are you Latina?" With a soft smile on my face, I replied, "The last time I checked." Then he proceeded to ask, "In what language do you dream?" What the hell? Is he making fun of me? But then, when my thoughts settled down, I couldn't come up with an answer. So I said, "I don't know. All I know is that when I close my eyes, I dream of fresh chiles, dried chiles and green tomatoes piling up like the pyramid of the sun. Abuelita making hot corn tortillas at sunrise, smelling like fresh earth on a rainy day. Campesinos harvesting the motherland, mujeres in beautiful, colorful dresses bringing their men the dish of the day. Frijolitos de la olla con quesito blanco, salsa de molcajete con las tortillas bien calientitas on the side of agüita fresca to quench the thirst of a long, hard-working day." Down the river I walked, water making music, children playing at shore while mama washes their clothes by the rocks. Indigenous women singing anthems of freedom in Awak. Under a blanket of stars awakens the dormant Indian inside of me. Hell, after 20 years of a foreign language, anyone can forget their passage. But as I awake, I'm having nightmares. Now, all I see is human bodies piling up like garbage outside trailer boxes. No names. They were forgotten. So I keep on walking. But now, all I see is human heads being devoured by vultures. No names, no souls. They were left hanging on barbed wires. Maybe that will lighten up the run. Maybe, just maybe. Hiding from flashing lights, doing human hunts under 120-degree weather in the Arizona desert where there is no shade to hide. And I want this nightmare to stop, but it can't and it won't. Down the river I walked. There is no more children playing at shore. There is no more indigenous women singing anthems of freedom in Awak. The river is full of blood. Corpse never seen, never heard. No names, no souls, no spirits. They were left on the side of the river right next to their broken dreams. Maybe that will lighten up the swim. Maybe, just maybe the shots of Border Patrol wouldn't reach. And I want this nightmare to stop. So I go back to sleep. I'm back in the countryside, walking between sunflowers and cempasúchil, holding hands with the spirits of those forgotten, those who didn't leave their home by choice, but hunger. Living this English reality I can only escape by closing my eyes and dreaming in Spanish. In Spanish, I said I dreamed of fresh markets, dried chiles and green tomatoes piling up like the pyramid of the sun. Thank you.